What's going on, guys? It's Picsoleated, and today we are looking at the latest in Kanye and Adidas' collaborative efforts. Actually, it's almost the latest, not the actual latest just yet. We are looking at this pair of boost-filled sneakers right here. Yes, it is once again another pair of Yeezys in the form of the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 in the Cloud White colorway. Now, if you've been following, you'll know the Yeezy 350 V2 Cloud White was released in the reflective and non-reflective variety. The pair I have with me right now is the non-reflective variety, as the reflective pair was much more limited and much more difficult to come by. I'm not complaining or crying behind the camera, but if you guys want to donate a pair, feel free to do so. Size 10/10.5 would be much appreciated. The ever so popular Yeezy 350 Boost V2 has been updated with kind of crazy patterns since the static 350s came out, donning this translucent stripe and asymmetric pattern versus the all-over stripe pattern with a solid stripe that donned most previous Yeezys before the static 350. It's almost like the Yeezy 350 V2 had a robotic transformation, kind of like Cyborg from the DC universe. Now, while I have said in the past that I've been a little, and I'm not just saying that to be a hipster or anything, I've been saying that lately about Jordan 1s too, but I still like both silhouettes. And I gotta say, although I still don't understand why these Cloud Whites exist, I kinda like this pair, and I'll be upfront with you, I didn't think I would say that. I thought I would look at these and think, oh great, these are whatever, another pair of Yeezy 350s. But I'm actually very happy to have them in my possession. The Yeezy 350 V2 Cloud White released on Saturday, September 21st, 2019, and I was able to secure my pair via in-store raffle. I'm honestly not sure how much stock there is of these or the Citrons that released 2 days after these, but honestly I feel like if you signed up at enough raffles, you would have been able to secure your pair. Interrupting this review for this special broadcast. Guys, have you ever wondered how to get sneakers for retail on the same day of release? Whether you're a collector, reseller, or even a dude who just makes videos about shoes on the internet like me, All-in-One Bot is something that'll help you do that. AIOBot is a software that has helped thousands of sneakerheads get limited edition sneakers in their hands. With more than 220,000 checkouts so far from 70 plus supported websites, this thing supports Adidas, Shopify, foot sites, mesh sites, and so many more. There were 10,000 checkouts on the last landmark drop alone. AIOBot will help you cop Jordans, Yeezys, Pharrells, Sakai's, Off-Whites, you name it, and will give you a direct advantage over manual users and will give you the ability to cop multiple pairs. Now, I'm not a reseller by trade. I do dabble here and there a bit. I do collect sneakers as well, but a lot of people have started making profit buying and reselling sneakers using AIOBot. You can see right now the reflective version of these, the Cloud White Yeezy 350 V2s, is reselling for crazy money. It's probably at like 900 right now. That's an amazing, insane amount of profit. So if you're looking to make some profit reselling kicks, or if you're just a collector and trying to get a distinct advantage over everyone else, AIOBot is the right investment for you. It is also one of the sneaker bots that is still available for a very reasonable price. To set up AIOBot for a release, all you need to do is add your billing profiles, your proxies, initiate a few tasks, and AIOBot will do the rest of the work for you. Make sure you join them on Discord, where the customer support team is working around the clock guiding users towards a successful setup. Plus, the developers are constantly updating AIOBot to optimize for releases and adding features to facilitate and maximize your chances of checkout. Their new token harvester system is what gave them 4,000 checkouts on the Obsidian drop last month. As an owner of AIOBot, I'm excited to set it up and try and get the most coveted upcoming sneaker releases, and of course to share those pairs with you guys. If you want to get involved, please check out AIOBot. I've left a link in the description, you will not regret it. And with that being said, let's get back to the review. They are reselling for a bit over retail in the aftermarket, but they're definitely not out of reach compared to other pairs, so if you want your pair, you can probably get them for a decent price. Now, there's a lot to say about this shoe, so let's get started with a quick look over the materials. The entire upper of this shoe is made of Adidas' premium prime knit material. This material is super sturdy and lasts ages. I have 3-year-old Ultra Boost and Yeezys for that matter that still hold up and feel like they felt during the first month of wear. It's super durable material. As you can see, the entire upper has this sort of blue tint, reminiscent of, well, the blue tint colorway of the Yeezy 350 V2. The side panels of the shoe has these patches of asymmetric patterns like I mentioned in the past. I'm pointing them out right now to you. Even on the toe and the tongue, you'll see this variation. One side of the tongue is light while the other side is dark, almost like Two-Face from DC Comics, a Batman villain. Am I on a DC kick or what? We have these crosshatch stitch patterns running through the middle of the shoe all across the front, as well as the back heel portion of the shoe. We have a tongue and a heel portion on this one-piece upper with 3M stripes on the inside of the heel and these nice suede patches on the inside of the tongue for smooth sailing. The shoe has a pair of rope laces in the same cloudy blue tint colorway. This is a unique change for me because Yeezy 350 had those 3M speckled laces and I thought they would never ditch those, but they actually did and actually ended up doing the unthinkable. 350 with no 3M laces. Finally, we have this translucent stripe that's almost not colored, but it has a touch of off-white to it. Once again, it's got the fuse in the back heel of the shoe and this Swiss cheese portion at the toe that is meant to keep the shape and sort of create a protective layer within the shoe, but also ends up covering 2/3 of the translucent stripe, essentially defeating the purpose of having a translucent stripe. But hey, do you, Adidas? We have a cloud white or light blue insole, and finally we have the signature white water rafting bone white grooved Yeezy 350 midsole filled to the brim with boost and same colored outsole. When it comes to sizing, I would recommend going true to size in these. I bought these in my size 10 true to size and they fit great. I will note that I have to correct myself on previous Yeezys, as the clay Yeezys actually fit tighter and I have to go a half a size up in those. Whereas with these, going true to size fits just fine for me. There is a variation in fit for both of these. If you're still concerned, you would probably be fine going half a size up, but true to size works great, and I'm a wide foot, so keep that in mind. When it comes to comfort, this is a Yeezy 350 V2, so that boost midsole will feel like a dream, but again, the upper is not super supportive, so these are for more casual everyday use, not for extended use or physical activity purposes. With all the Yeezy 350 V2s in the market, we gotta ask ourselves, why did Kanye decide to make these shoes in particular? This colorway was not something we expected, and it was not something we even asked for, and it's so similar to the blue tint 350 V2s, you'd wonder, why not just go ahead and get the Yeezy 350 V2 blue tint? Well, I'll be the first to say that even though I didn't think I'd care for these, I actually really dig this colorway, and as someone who's seen the blue tints in person, I feel like I 100% like this updated upper pattern than the older zebra striped one. So for me, these are instantly better than the blue tints, and if that's what Kanye was going for, he did the right thing, because that would be my reason for owning these. They're super close to the original Yeezy 350 V2 statics though, and I'd be hard pressed to decide between these and the original static 350 V2s. It's almost the difference between the OG zebra 350 V2s and the blue tints. I think overall though, these are probably my favorite out of the two. That's my take on these. What do you guys think? Are these worth having in your collection, or do you think they're too similar to the static 350s? Do you think Adidas and Kanye are releasing too many Yeezy 350s and they should take a break, or are they doing the right thing by flooding the market with these? Let me know in the comments. A quick reminder to go check out AIOBot if you want a distinct advantage in copying sneakers online. The link is in the description. Catch you later. Pixelated is in the clouds.